Hi everyone. I just wanted to give you an update on how my water garden is going. And I got a few extra plants, and it seems to be filling out a little bit. So I got these elephant ears and some of these really pretty, don't ask me what they're called, like green and purplish plants. I thought that would add a nice color. Um, these horsetails are hanging in there. Actually, that's how I bought them. So um, they looked a little slim when I bought them, and I'm not sure how those are going to fare. But um, this curly grass is actually doing pretty well. And when I um, put it into this um, new basket here, um, the the roots were kind of like poking out of the bottom of it was its current container, so it was pretty happy. Um, and I wanted to show you also that this area here is filling out. I've got my lily pads or lily padding, and they seem to be doing pretty well. Um, I'm getting a whole bunch of this. The water spangles are increasing. I actually had to put some in the other container I had, just so that I could make sure that the substrate plants that I had underneath were able to get sunlight. I've got my little Buddha here, half underwater, but I wanted to make sure that um, the fish that I put in here were able to get into the water up in the basket so that they could eat the mosquito larvae and mosquitoes that were coming in, as well as some of the algae. The fish I've got, they're not real pretty fish, but they do the job, and I love them. Uh, they are omnivores, which means they eat meat and vegetables, I guess is what you could call it. So they can eat algae and all kinds of vegetable matter, as well as things like mosquitoes and other kinds of bugs, so that this doesn't become a breeding ground for mosquitoes, which I hate. I've got my giant glass head. It's filled with water, and eventually I wanted to put that on little risers so that the fish can actually come up and swim inside of it. Um, and you can't see any in here, but I've got little shrimp in here too. They like to hide out, and they also eat algae and things like that. Uh, but like I said, they like to hide out, and every once in a while I see one darting around, but I'm not quite sure how they are doing. For all I know, they're probably all dead. Who knows? But anyway, I wanted to show you this. When we bought this container, we got it from Lowe's, and by mistake, we got it. We ordered it online, and we came to pick it out, or came to pick it up outside. They delivered it to us in our car, and when I got home, I realized they had given us two of these black containers. And I actually didn't say anything about it. I just started a second water garden. And I thought I could use the second one for like the plant overgrowth, you know, um, when the spangles and the other plants, water lettuce and everything, get overgrown and get too much, then I can, put it into the other garden, and it can, so that it can just get spread out a little bit, so that the substrate underneath can get sunlight. So the next video is going to be my second water garden.